Hey guys, I'm pretty sure I've told you this before, but I forgot all my when I was working as a fine dining chef 5 years ago now, from since when I left the kitchen. But yeah, from when I was an apprentice, 17 years old, up until when I left the kitchen at 27 years old, I built a I don't know what you call it, like a huge recipe book, probably over somewhere around 500 recipes, and yeah, basically when I was a chef, I was recording it, but like in a really scrappy way. It wasn't like backed up on a hard drive or anything like that. It was just like little scrappy notes in notebooks that I don't know where they went or anything like that. And I didn't think it was super important to worry about backing it up, because to be honest, when I was a chef, I just remembered all the recipes off by heart. I guess generally, not like to the gram or anything, but yeah, I knew I could pretty much create recipes off the top of my head, and I knew if the quantities were right or wrong. But yeah, basically most of the day-to-day recipes I just knew off the top of my head, and I just thought I'll never forget these. I'll know them forever. Anyway, after 5 years of being out of the industry, I've forgot pretty much every single recipe I ever learnt, and I thought I was fucked. I thought I lost all my recipes, but I did a bit of rummaging around the other day. It took a while, it really did, but I found a bunch of recipes that I used to use when I was a chef. I got all these little scrappy notebooks here. Check these out. Look at this. I got these little scrappy notebooks. This one hasn't even got the front page on it. There's even just other random shit written in these. There's just random notes that aren't even recipes on these little scrappy books of paper. I don't know. I don't think that's a recipe at all, but it's so disgusting. My handwriting's terrible. I'm sure you can't even see that on the camera, but honestly, I don't even want you to. It's ridiculous. Look, I got a parsley and goat cheese puree recipe here. Look at these books. Like, look at this one. That one's not too bad. Look at this. Look at this one. This one looks ancient. Look at the. It's just all torn and ripped up. Look at the other side of it. Look at that. It's ridiculous. What do we got? We got sauerkraut recipe here. Riveda cracker, gazpacho, Turkish delight, raspberry coulis, some random muffin recipe, chocolate, sorrel fermented sorrel emulsion, crumble, Victoria sponge, polenta, brioche, mac and cheese, fish brine, orange marmalade, rhubarb compote, plum sorbet, ice cream base, yogurt raspberry spuma. It just keeps just all the smoked tomato puree, sesame paste, just a bunch of recipes in there. It's just crazy. This is probably the most organized one I got. I actually, at some point in my career, I just decided, let's get organized. And I must have like sat down and wrote all these recipes out. I think I did it after I went to Europe, but I got this recipe book and it's actually alphabetized. I don't know. It's just got the alphabet down the side, and you just put in each recipe according to what the first letter of the recipe starts with. This is actually sick, because I think I did this when I went overseas to Europe, and those restaurants, the recipes at those restaurants were actually really fucking good. So I got, this is quite nice. I wrote this out. I wrote this one out as if I was intending for another human being to read it. So it's pretty easy to understand. Whereas these ones, I mean, I wrote these recipes out for myself, like knowing, like I wrote most of the recipes out in these other books, while I was running sections or while I was on a section, super busy, just making sure I've got all the prep done for the day and the customers that are coming into the restaurant. So I didn't have a bunch of time. I didn't have a lot of time when I was writing out these other recipes to make it all neat and fancy. I just wrote it down so that I had it there as a reference to myself. Like they're just notes to myself. So I don't know about you guys, but when I write things for myself, they tend to be super messy. Anyway, I'm super excited about this really because it's like so many recipes in there. I swear, it's like gotta be. I got more. They're over here. I got these ones as well. But yeah, I'm super happy about finding these recipes. I honestly thought, fuck, I've lost all these recipes that I spent like a decade of my life acquiring, and I've got it back. So super great. All right, see you guys. Bye.